Good morning. Welcome back to our living room. I want to share something that I think a lot of us will find pretty practical. Do you ever feel like you have to make a decision and you don't have any good options? Maybe you have three options and you don't like any one of the three, but you have to decide. It's not an easy situation. I was hiking with three friends a number of years ago, about 5 years ago, and we were in Grand Teton National Park. Beautiful, beautiful park, and we hiked about 7.5 miles around Lake Jenny. Just spectacular hike, and there's a few offshoots that we did. And we came to this sort of a rest stop. They have some picnic benches and things like that, and we relaxed there for a bit. And we'd just gotten off the trail for a couple of minutes, and when we got back to the trail, it was closed. There was a sign that said there had just been a bear sighting and that the trail was shut down. Well, the problem was we'd come 7.5 miles and we would have to walk 7.5 miles back around the other way, and that is going to take some time. We only were 2 miles away from the end of the trail the other way, but the trail's closed. The other option was we go back about 2 or 3 miles and possibly we could catch a boat, pay money to take us across, but we're not sailors, we're hikers. So we've got a dilemma. The real problem was the three guys, all younger, they all wanted to go down the bear trail. Maybe I'm a little bit more into following the rules, and I don't know, but I was not in favor of going down the bear trail. And so we prayed. Now, I got to say this. We had to make a decision. And so we prayed, but we did flip a coin. Now, it's not superstition. In the Old Testament, the high priest would have the Urim and the Thummim. I don't even know exactly how to pronounce it. It always reminds me of Uma Thurman. But they had some way of kind of almost like rolling dice to figure out kind of a yes or a no. In the New Testament, they picked Judas' replacement by casting lots. Now, we may not be comfortable with that, but if God is providential, if He's really the blessed controller of all things, then we can trust Him to that. And sometimes we have to make a decision. But here's the bottom line. What matters to God, I believe, is if we trust Him. Do you ever talk to someone and they say, hey, I really would like your opinion? And so you give them your opinion. You give them your best shot. And they just kind of nod and they go, okay, yeah, I'm going to get a second opinion. Well, then why did you ask me? If you don't value my opinion. I think we do that to God sometimes. God, no, really, I trust you. You got another option? I'm not really big on that one. So, we prayed, we flipped the coin, and the other three guys were happy, and I was not as happy. We went down the bear trail. Now, I'll tell you this, that being that I felt some responsibility for all of them, primarily because I'm older, figure I've lived a longer life, a better life, and so I went first. I figured I'd be the bear's first snack. And as we went, the boys told me that I'd never hiked that quickly before, but I also think I was vigilant. My eyes were peeled, and I was looking everywhere. And then finally, I saw motion ahead of me. It was a family from Canada. I was really happy to see them because I thought they looked a little tastier than I did. So I figured that if the bear is going to go for someone, probably going to go for them. Of course, we came through that okay. But the important thing is that when we come to crossroads and we don't know which way to go, and some of us are going to be facing some of these things if we're not already. Forget the whole COVID-19 thing. I mean, it's just a part of life. It's important to God and to us for us to trust Him. I want to share just a couple of verses as we close. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. May that be your story today. May Jesus show you which path to take. God bless you. Have a great day.